Welcome, Virgo. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for October the 12th through to the 18th, 2015. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we get to the cards, let me take a moment to thank you for your likes, your shares, your favorites, for subscribing, for all the love, for all the support you send my way each and every day. Now, the cards. We start with Judgment. Now, this is a week that you really don't want to push through energy, that you don't want to, I think, make big decisions or commitments. Okay, Judgment is usually that you are trying to push through energy or rush through energy or get to an end result, and it's not time for the end result to happen yet. We have the Hierophant here. Very spiritual, very beautiful card. Okay, but I think this is saying to have a faith. To have a faith in yourself, to have a faith in the divine, that there is a plan, and maybe you don't see the whole plan yet, and you don't see how it's going to all come together, but it is. So this is your spirituality, this is your faith, playing a very important role in how you handle things this week. So remember, we have Judgment first, saying don't push through energy. Don't try and just make a decision just to get it off your plate. That everything happens for a reason and at a certain time. And you need to have faith in yourself, in what you want to manifest going forward, but also a faith in God, in your angels, your spirit guides, the universe, that everything is going to come together in a natural progression. So meditate on having patience. I think patience is huge this week for you, because we have very beautiful cards, but it's not, these cards don't really say that anything is going to happen this week. So I'm thinking more of, especially we have Judgment as the very first card, not pushing through the energy, not trying to make decisions before it's time. We have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is looking at our path that we have been through up to this very point in time. The things that we have come through in order to be here now. And to be grateful for each and every one of those experiences, the good, the bad, and the ugly. To understand that they all took a part in molding you and who you are today. Now, the first half of this card is the gratitude. Coming to a certain point in your path and having that gratitude, having that thankfulness. But the second part of this card is before you mount that horse, before you go and ride into the sunrise, you want to ask for the protection going forward. You want to ask for the straight path going forward. So it's a two-part prayer that you need to do, or a meditation that you need to do, and look at what you have been through and be thankful that you are who you are right now and that you are ready to go forward. But each and every day you need to ask for that path to be straight and sure, and that you are protected, and only goodness is awaiting you on your path today. And each and every day, say that, please. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Hangman kind of in the middle of it all here. This is looking at perhaps your plan forward. It could be your actual plan forward, your A, B's, and C's of how you're going to get to point A to point B to point C, to manifesting the things that you truly want in your life. It could be looking at your budget. It could be looking at your health and well-being. And it's making a very long-term, slow and steady plan in order to get to where you want to go. So don't believe in the get-rich-quick schemes this week. Definitely not. But this is really setting down and making sure that your plan is viable, that it is secure, that it is long-term, that it is not filled with risk, that it is doable, in order to manifest the Queen of Pentacles, sitting there with the contentment, sitting there with the abundance, the well-being in your lap, the sun carved into your chair. This is the end result. We have the Hangman here. So this is taking your time, making your decisions, being aware of your decisions, being aware of where you are putting your money, how your exercise plan works into your daily routine. It's looking at your well-being. It's looking at your routine, first of all, and making sure that it is one that is doable day in, day out. That if it's an exercise program or a diet that you are starting on, maybe it is breaking a bad habit and it's one day at a time, then it's looking at how you plan on strategizing it working, being successful. I think this week calls for the energy. And you know, we have this one too, the King of Wands. Now, this is high thinking. He's optimistic, definitely. He is the upbeat king of the deck. High thought. So this week, I think your mind is really working extremely well to devise plans for long-term security, long-term health, long-term well-being. And there's a little bit of optimism thrown in here, but I think so go into your optimism, stay optimistic, stay strong and true, but we have to remember we had judgment first, so it's not pushing through energy, and the Hierophant second, which is the spirituality, which is having the patience. And while you are waiting for things to come together, this is a beautiful week to plan your future. Step by step, moment by moment. Get and look at the little details. Make sure that you don't have your money sitting in something that is very high risk or something that could fall apart easily and pull you down. Make sure that you have a sound diet, that you are getting rid of those bad habits, whatever they might be. It might be binge eating. It might be drugs or alcohol. It might be compulsive shopping. It could be anger management that you need, and getting a grip on your emotions. And this isn't the week to expect things to come together. This is the week to plan on how it's all going to go together, so that when you step onto that path, it goes smoothly, just like you asked for. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.